hardest decisions they're ever gonna make, which is to choose hospice care, and to choose hospice care at Central Wyoming Hospice. You know, for a younger family, they couldn't be going through a harder time. And I have to say, it's a privilege to be there, to know that we're impacting their lives, and to see that look of relief on their face when they said, oh my gosh, we were so worried, we didn't know how we were gonna do this, and we're offering a lifeline to them. This is what we're all here about. So I wanna thank you for being a part of that, and thank you, Mayor Powell, for recognizing what everybody here does.
Actually, on behalf of the Board of Directors, I want to thank the City of Casper and the Mayor for this just awesome event here. But it's also, as Kilty mentioned, it's just great because we in our K-home here to have staff members, volunteers, board members, and that just goes to what I view hospice as. This is an essential part of our community. Hospice, although it's a difficult thing in many lives, and decision-making process, at least, as Kilty mentioned, hospice and what we do here, what you do here, is essential. It makes our community a better place. And in that way, it makes our whole world a better place. So I congratulate you, and I thank the City of Casper for its proclamation. So thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. It truly is a privilege and an honor to be with all of you today. I use the term white hat sometimes to describe some of the agencies and groups in our community that just do work that is very important and that is just essentially good in all respects. And if we had a meter that measured white hatness, I don't think there's another organization in Casper that would score higher than the Central Wyoming Hospice. The work that you folks do is remarkable. Like so many other groups and agencies in our community, most of us aren't really aware of all of the good things that are done unless you happen to come in contact or require those services or know someone that requires those services. And then the worthwhileness and the importance of this work is oh so clear. And so I think my job at a time like this is not just to read a proclamation, but to thank all of you on behalf of all of the citizens of Casper for being here. Because when the time comes, they will appreciate, more than you will ever know, the fact that you are here for them in that time of need. And so it truly is an honor to be with all of you, and I just can't say enough how much we all appreciate what you all do. And with that, I will read the proclamation. And I always like to let people know ahead of time what they're in for. We've got 2, 4, 6, we have 7 whereases. So it's a little above average, but it's okay. Bear with me, but it's all good stuff. So, whereas hospice and palliative care professionals have provided the highest quality of care to 1.6 million Americans and their families annually, and bring comfort, love, and respect for all those they serve in communities across the nation and here in Casper, Wyoming. And whereas physicians, nurses, social workers, therapists, counselors, health aides, and clergy listen to what their patients and families say and provide comprehensive and compassionate care that makes the wishes of each patient and family a priority. And whereas, through pain management and symptom control, caregiver training and assistance, and emotional and spiritual support, allowing patients to live fully up until the final moments, surrounded and supported by the faces of loved ones, friends, and committed caregivers. And whereas, the provision of quality hospice and palliative care reaffirms our belief in the essential dignity of every person, regardless of age, health, or social status, and that every stage of human life deserves to be treated with the utmost respect and care. And whereas, 1 in 4 dying Americans is a veteran in need of services from hospice programs, which have made an ongoing commitment through the National We Honor Veterans program to recognize the unique needs of veterans and their families, and have learned how to accompany them toward a more peaceful ending. And whereas more than 468,000 trained volunteers contribute 22 million hours of service to hospice program annually. And whereas Central Wyoming Hospice and Transitions has been providing services since 1981, helping hundreds of families each year with a mission of compassion to companion the end-of-life journey with skill and compassion. Now therefore I, Charles Powell, Mayor of the City of Casper, Wyoming, do hereby proclaim November 2019 as National Hospice and Palliative Care Month, and encourage our citizens to increase their understanding and awareness of the options of care at the end of life, and to observe this month with appropriate activities and programs. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused the official seal of the City of Casper, Wyoming to be affixed this 8th day of November 2019. Signed, Charlie Powell, Mayor of Casper.